First of all, I would like to thank our Controller and Auditor General for the brief words which have given me a picture of what our guests have come to do here, but also Madam Chair for steering this up, and also all the rest of the chairs and vice chairs for availing your opportunity to meet our guests. I wouldn't want to go into the details of what they do because they have already shared that, but they work closely with the CAG's office because CAG in our own setup is an eye for the Parliament. So these are the committees which assist the House to know whether the government's spending is in order. Not only spending, but also the things that we are being told whether they are done properly or not. So since it's the House which is given that mandate by the Constitution, then CAG is our eye to assisting us to see properly. So we are grateful. They are doing a good job. I'm sure they have shared with you enough details of how things are done. But I believe it's probably the same in Uganda. Our Public Accounts Committee, the chair must be from the minority, but also the local authorities Accounts Committee also has to be led by the minority in the House. So I believe that was shared as well. So we work closely, and as the Controller and Auditor General has just mentioned, we take keen interest in ensuring that they have sufficient resources to assist the House. So he mentioned that, and I believe he has shared a number of details relating to that. So I want to think that my team has learnt from you, but you have also learnt one or two things from them. But now, as a House, since you're visiting all of us, not just this committee, you're all welcome, and I believe we will see you in the House when we're introducing you that you have visited us. But now we have all seen, as countries, we have seen the cooperation growing between Tanzania and Uganda historically, and we have also seen, not all the time, but sometimes you have these barriers here and there. But since our two presidents have been meeting now and then, we believe us down here who are assisting them will also be working as fast to ensure that, you know, our cooperation actually deliver the results that assist our people to develop. Because if you have a cooperation that is not really geared into development, and our countries, we all know our economies, I think we will not be doing justice to the people that we represent, since we have here members of Parliament. So it is actually our duty to follow up on the issues that our national leaders steer up. So as we all, because here you were all mentioning your constituencies and also the women members of Parliament, we are all there as people's representatives. So we all have to make sure that is what we do, representing them, but ensuring that cooperation grows and doesn't stop anywhere. I think it's our job to assist into facilitating that. But the other thing is the general spirit of the East African community, and for those who were there during the Interparliamentary Games, and some of you haven't had that opportunity, but there is a very common saying which talks about widening and deepening and tightening integration. So practically each one of us, it's our job to ensure that, you know, we widen as much as possible, but we deepen as much as possible, and then we tighten it. How do we do that? We have seen our presidents meeting now and then, but also we have seen other countries joining our bloc. And I think Uganda and Tanzania as well, we all are tapping into the opportunities that come with the new members to the East African community. So I think as members of parliament, both sides, and since you're both of you were busy talking about the oversight role, and I think oversight in finance, yes, in spending, yes, but probably you should also be looking into, these other things as well. You might start thinking, well, no, but you're all members of parliament, so we all have to be wider in terms of thinking so that we assist our governments to be able to tap into the opportunities that come with the widening of integration so that our people develop, because that's what these committees are there for. So I think when we think wider as members of parliament, we have to assist our nations to grow. So of course there are a number of areas that we are cooperating right now, and we believe they will go more. The most famous one right now is the pipeline, and because that's already done, but now we have to be looking into other areas that we can work together to make sure our East African people as one move forward. So I wouldn't want to talk too much, because that's why I came late, so that you would have finished sharing between yourselves, and maybe you will still continue for some time, but we are very grateful you're here. Please, our regards to Right Honorable Speaker there, and the Deputy Speaker, who is a lady, I understand, and at some point I was told she was going to visit, but now when she comes here she will find the Deputy Speaker who is a male. But that's not a problem, because I'll be here, so I'll still receive her. So please pass our regards to them, and we hope to see more delegations from Uganda, not just for the oversight committee, but also we will, and we have been doing that. The cooperation between our two parliaments is very clear. We have been receiving delegations from women members' caucuses, but we have also sent delegations to Uganda to learn. So we believe when this continues, then we share experiences, and then we help our people to develop. So hopefully we will be receiving more delegations from your side in other committees as well, but you will also be receiving delegations from Tanzania. And I would urge, since the CAG is the host, as he said, but the rest of the members also, I think you should be nice to them, because when you go there you will find them.